Hello, hello. Here I am with Karen Flores. And Karen, I'm so excited for you because we just launched Karen like on Ulink. Like we just started her campaign like 5 days ago, 6 days ago, right, Karen?
Yes.
And how has it been so far? Like having just launched and having just seen like how this SLS system is working.
Well, everything is very new for me. So I've been an advisor for, I guess, more than 5 years, and it's something that is new to me in terms of like automation of all the messages and requests. So, in our company, we usually have a goal to like connect to minimum of 5 people every day. But with the sale SLS framework, I've been connecting to many people, and while I am doing several tasks like training my team, doing other appointments with my current clients. So I'm just happy and very very excited with the way things are going.
I love it, Karen. It's really cool because I know we just launched you. Like it's kind of like we're just getting started, and like you already have two appointments, correct? Like you already got two appointments. I know you just did the
Well,
first one, right? How did that one go? The first one that you just conducted, the appointment.
yeah. So with our system, we actually don't do like discovery calls. So I
Mhm.
tried it this morning, and it went very well, very smooth. And the client decided to book for a strategy call this coming Friday. And other than that, since last week, I actually had actually this coming Thursday too, there's a Zoom discovery call. So the client prefers Zoom instead of calling. Then
Let's
by
see
next week,
that.
I have two additional discovery calls. Yes, and hoping that it would turn out to be, a strategy call and eventually close the deal.
Totally,
Yes.
totally. Karen, I'm so excited because I know you also are going to be recruiting and things like that. And I know we have big plans for you. Like we're growing. Having just like what a couple of days starting to use the SLS framework, like how are you feeling about all of it?
Very excited. And, I believe that you have to have the right mindset, when you start this. So initially, of course, I don't know what's gonna happen, right? And I have those confusions until now, with the integration system. But then knowing that we just launched last Wednesday and I had, few appointments already going on. So that creates and that solidify and strengthen my belief, in the system, right? So it's all about being system driven and, trusting your coach, and that's you. So yes, very happy.
Awesome, Karen. And talk to us a little bit about how you were like what made like how why you made the decision to join us in the first place. Like where were you at in terms of prospects and like getting leads? You mentioned your company telling you to contact 5 people per day. Like where were you at when you first joined us? Because I know that you were in a space where it was like you want to talk to more people, right?
Yeah. So actually I'm quite successful in terms of prospecting. I'm already in that status wherein I'm very, very comfortable, doing a lot of cold markets, right?
Mm.
But that being said, right, it's either you stay plateau in your current income, or you just have to make a decision to grow bigger, right? And to improve where you're at. So I'm at that point wherein I am trying a lot of, new things, right? Discovering ways on how to be more successful, in the industry. And, in our company, it says that, if you try something that you've never done before, you will achieve something that you've never achieved before. So this is something that I've never done before. And I'm a very risk taker kind of person. And the higher the risk, the higher the return. So that's why I tried it. Plus, I saw one of my colleagues who've been doing very good in the business, and he helped me to actually decide to try it
Oh,
out. And I think I just don't think I know that I made the right decision joining SLS
so
Lux
happy.
Consultancy.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you, Karen, because we're just getting started in a way. And to see
Mhm.
like just in 5 days that you're already getting appointments, things like that, like it's just the beginning. We're just kind of building that system, the machine, you could
Mhm.
say, right? So I'm really excited
Mhm.
for our journey together. And I do want to like recognize you because Karen, also it's interesting because like you were traveling, you are someone who are you were busy, like, right? Like it's like your mom, your wife, you have a life. And this is important because I feel like many times it's like, oh, to do a new thing, I don't have the time to do a new thing. But you had so many
Mhm.
things going on, and yet still we were able to do it. Do you want to talk a little bit about that or share your experience in that?
Well, I really believe that if you put your mind and your heart into something, right? And if you don't have that excuse mentality, right? Everything is possible, right? So it's just that again, in our company, we were taught that way, the philosophy that they taught us from the beginning that I started this industry. It helped me a lot in terms of, just being a goal getter, and for you to make sure that you are progressing, because progress is happiness, right? So we just have to always progress, and don't stay in your current position. Doesn't mean that you are not satisfied with what you have, but really just making enhancements, progress every day. So that's just my mindset all the time, right? So whatever that is happening in my life right now, personal life as a mom, and also I handle a team, right? So I'm not just a mom with my kids, but also a mom to my teammates, right? Having the right mindset of you can do everything right? And nothing is impossible. So that's why I think I'm able to do it.
You love it. I love it. And what would you tell someone who maybe is like thinking about this? Should I do this? Should I not do it? Should I take the leap into the SLS framework? What would you say to someone like that who's like thinking about it?
So I think proper research still is very important. So I did not just jump into it. So when they tried to message me through LinkedIn, I actually ignored it several times until I said, why not, right? There's no harm in getting into that discovery call. And then after the discovery call, they sent me those videos, right, testimonies, and it seemed pretty much legit to me. And again, right, it won't hurt if you go on another appointment, which I did with Ali at that time. And as I've mentioned, I saw that they are really real people, in those testimonies. And because of that, thinking that financial service industry is a highly regulated profession, right? So you cannot just make a joke in this industry, or else, right? So your whole license is at stake. So knowing that they're mentioning all of those companies and advisors, right? So they're putting their names and even their faces at stake. So that belief in the industry, that it's regulated, and the testimonies from those successful people that we know, I learned how to establish that that trust. Okay. And that's why, for those of you who are like thinking if it's really real or not, well, do your own research, and try to go on those discovery calls with Lux as well, and you'll see, because I know that sometimes I also encounter a lot of clients who are skeptical, right, in the
Mm,
beginning. But unless they jump into those presentation meetings, they will be the one to realize that this is something beneficial for them. And that's what I did as well.
I love it. I love it, Karen. I'm so excited for you for what's to come. Thank you for sharing your experience. Like I feel this will really, really help so many people. And yeah, excited for what's to come. Thank you.
Yes, I'm excited too. Thank you so much, Sharina, for all your help.
Of course. So grateful.